Troy, so important that we keep the energy levels up as the cameraman nods in agreement. So what a game to start it all. Well done to Southern Cross campus winners in Golden Point over St. Paul's College. Our next game here, the girls' nine-a-side competition, Aorere College up against Sir Edmond Hillary College. Really looking forward to this one. A number of girls in here who also play in the new Auckland Rugby League age grade competitions. As we go through the final chats on field, and our middle referee for this one is Lau Puvalu. He's assisted on the sides by Jamie Wall and Jack Haslam. So Sir Edmond Hillary there on screen, going through their final chat. Both teams currently huddled up, so it will be Sir Edmond Hillary obviously in the blue, and Aorere rocking the black and green. A couple of names to watch out for in this one. Sir Edmond Hillary, Monica Whakawasalia, we saw in action for Otahuhu in the Farrelly Photos Women in League Day. Really strong ball carrier, smart footballer. She'll be one to watch, particularly in the middle of the park. For this side here for Sir Edmond Hillary. And also watch for Jana Miguel, already playing senior football. Plays for the Auckland Vulcans. She's also on the Auckland team. She'll play against the New Zealand Warriors this Saturday, which we will stream as well. So we look forward to bringing you this match here now as we get ready to get underway. Looks like Miguel will be the one to start proceedings.
I'd like to acknowledge Hayden Rollett and SAS Sporting Apparel as we kick off.
So a high one down to the corner, and it's well fielded. Of course, the nine-a-side format, we do see a lot of short restarts, and that one comes off beautifully because it lands just on the field of play, and they get there in numbers to drive the player into touch. So really, really good start there for Sir Edmond Hillary. And, we prepare to restart, and back underway we go now. And cut the ball forward via Javier. Couple of good carries to start this one. This time it's Aorere. Miguel dummies at the line, brings his centre into it. The centre bumps off the first one, and now they spread the ball out left to Biddle. Biddle now will keep the ball alive, and Biddle's going to score. And just like that, Annalise Biddle opens the scoring for Sir Edmond Hillary. Let's take a look on the SAS Sport replay. See here, classy pass here from Miguel. This brings in her centre, and that's Tanuvasa. Tanuvasa gets her to one, and then it's nice work here from Biddle. Just that little bit of evasion at the line. Somehow manages to shake free of two would-be tacklers and runs the ball over. So dream start for Sir Edmond Hillary. The try goes unconverted, so does Sir Edmond Hillary 4, Aorere 0. But a really good start for the ladies in blue there, Troy. It started with a clever short restart, and then they got there in numbers, and then it was actually a fairly well-structured set on attack as well. So they'll be well happy with that, Coach Rowena Pati. And this time it'll be a much deeper restart, and Aorere perhaps not quite geared for that one, and back they go to collect, and it will be Tupou to pick it up. But look at the chase, very, very good again, and they're going to go down the sideline. Well, that was never going to work well.
Yeah, she gave it a crack. She looked like she got away there, but great covering tackle, and just in the background, you may hear a wee bit of walkie-talkie traffic. We're just trying to get the lights on down here as we start heading into the evening part of the play.
So 2 touches of the ball for Aorere, and they're yet to actually be tackled. Taken to touch both times, so frustrating start for Aorere, and now they'll get back underway
Strong
here, and that's a
carry.
brilliant carry from Javier, who will go so close to the line. She wants a quick play of the ball, looking back towards the middle of the park, and now a little show and a little go from Tanuvasa. Tackled right in front of the Hayden and Rollett uprights. Solivi is the dummy half, just jumps out. There's no marker. The score's doubled. Edmond and Hillary are on fire.
SAS College Rugby League replay here. Read this well from the dummy half. Out, little sidestep. Short dummy, gathered in a few defenders there. She pointed like she was going to pass. Defender went wide, said, thanks very much, I'll just slip in here.
Yeah.
I'll take those.
She sold the defender on the dummy as well on the little point. And over they go. And just waiting for confirmation on whether that one was converted or not. We may need to check that one with our... It was. Thank you to our eagle-eyed cameraman, Joseph, bringing you the wonderful pictures here today, courtesy of CTAS live streaming. They've been with us all year, bringing us the SAS Fox Memorial Premiership and Crown of Trucks Sharman Cup, as well as some Fairly Photos Women's Premiership, as we see another restart, and it's a touch finder.
Yeah, bouncing,
Well,
one over.
4 minutes, Aorere yet to touch the ball, and they're 10-0 down.
Back to back. And they're lining up again.
Veronica Javier with a couple of really good carries
That's the name I
early
was
on.
looking for.
She had a brilliant one in the lead up to that last try. And speaking of brilliant carries, well, Alili says, I can do them too. They get to a quick play of the ball. Now they will centralise. They bring the fullback Biddle into it.
Great
And
footwork.
Biddle shakes off one. Got a sister in the team as well. They're 10 metres out from the line. Jumping into dummy half now, and they'll play it to the middle. Miguel,
Here's
nice
Javier.
ball playing. Javier says, see you
Boom.
later. Javier scores 3 tries, 5 minutes. And Sir Edmond Hillary look untouchable.
She's running back just to get ready for the kickoff.
With a
Great
nice
effort. She was lurking.
classy touch from Miguel, wasn't it, here on the ball, the 13. Just looks out the back instead. Plays back inside to Javier. And
Defender was really just holding off there, and at that point the floodgates had opened.
conversion successful, and it is 16-0.
So lights are starting to warm up here at Mount Smart number 2, as is this match just quietly.
Restart now. This time it's down to the left, and finally Aorere will get a use of the ball. They'll run it forward.
Great run too.
Apollo, and you're right, that is a brilliant run. Takes 3 or 4 defenders with her and eventually is tackled. So there it is. 6 minutes gone in the match, and Aorere finally tackled on the ball. They head down the short side here, and they need to be wary of that sideline. Sir Edmond Hillary getting their numbers, and they get to the ground via Tupo. Just on halfway. Now the dummy half now is Whaianga.
Great run.
Takes him up over the 40.
Banged the defender back over.
And after a rough start, Aorere really starting to come into their own here now. Here comes another carry from Apollo. Takes one with her, and then the basketball pass over the top. It's reeled in nicely, and somehow they keep it alive and keep the ball moving backwards. It's skillful stuff there from Aorere. They're only 30 metres out from the line. Now they will centralise, and it's via the back row of Finau. She gets taken to ground just short of the 20. Some prop-to-prop play here now, and Kama and ends up getting collected high. So back-to-back sets now coming up for Aorere. Things change pretty quickly if they can get on the scoreboard here. Tap in they go. Apollo straightens. Apollo straight through. Too easy. And it is Tulu Apollo who crashes over.
SAS replay here. She just really got herself into position and was thankful. She's getting a wee bit of a breather just as this happened. And it was always on from here. She pinned her ears back, sliced a couple of defenders, carried them across, and too much momentum. Great try.
So a swift reply from Aorere, and with kick to come. Attempted conversion will be off the boot of Heavenly Lobu. And it's a poor one to say the least.
It's just sliced off the side of the foot, mate.
16-4.
And the lights are coming on, and I'm hoping they're bringing a wee bit of heat with them.
Yeah, it's not getting any warmer up here in the commentary box. If you are down here at Mount Smart number 2 and tuning in, feel free to bring a couple of hot chocolates up to the handsome lads in the commentary box.
Where are they, Corey? Oh, you mean the cameraman? Yeah, they're here. So back to the game.
So Cerebin Hillary back on the footy now, and gave up points on their first defensive set, so they'll want to right the ship, so to speak, and just calm things down a little bit as we approach the 10-minute mark here. Played in short was Tanuvasa, who bumps off one. Don't think she's been tackled first time yet today, and now Biddle will come back infield. They got some footwork. These Biddle girls already
Hold it.
breaking ankles with a little swerve there and taking the ground and rushing into the play. The ball is Ungapol. Gets there, and it's slow service, ends up getting whacked at the line for a troubles, and that ball will be put down.
Good strong carry. Really trying to shift it now. One out.
Good tackle
ball.
though. It's nicely finished off that time. 40 out from the line. Straight back to the feet though is locked forward Marlock. And now the outside back's getting involved. This is Patsy Chan. She represents Auckland at Rugby Union under 18 level. One of a number of under 18 reps in this Aorere side. As that shift play out to the left, and they're inside attacking territory. 2 trips down here, and already points to their name. And look at Ipolo, just causing trouble every time she carries that footy.
Referee saying inside the 10. So they're on the march here. Let's hope they can build a wee bit more pressure. So just hearing the match manager officials down there. 9 minutes in this half.
Right, with 9 minutes remaining,
kick for touch is good.
Here hot on attack, 10 metres out from the try line. Our current score, soon Edmond Hillary leading the game, 16 points to 4.
There we go. This is College Rugby League. There is a ball boy here for both teams, but
He's not doing a job very well.
he or she's decided, no, I'm not going over there. I'm staying here with the teamers.
So back to the action.
Here we go.
Apollo taps, goes, bang. 2 tries. Both to Tui Apollo, points to the spot. And she is on fire. I tell you what, already straight back into this match,
Yeah,
Troy.
too easy. Just give her the ball. Now have a look here on the SAS College Rugby League replay. And it looks like there's going to be a little bit of dampness coming very soon. As we see her charge the ball up, just too much on the centre of gravity there. And
down low.
yeah. But she got back up onto her feet straight away.
Kudos to the defender, Nessa Biddle, I think it was. It was very, very brave effort down low.
And there's a team down there, Corey, as that kick's waved away, has come prepared for a grand final at Mount Smart number 2. You might catch that on one of the cameramen. They've just ripped out the tarpaulin, and boom, we've got our dugout.
BYO Tarp This is grassroots rugby league at its finest. There we go. Brilliant to see. Big shout out to all the volunteers involved today.
And odds on the ball boys in there. Here we go. 7 minutes to go. Great take.
So Ipolo coming off for a rest.
As the rank comes down this evening, we have 7 minutes left here in our
Back
first
to the
half.
action here, and this will be a penalty to Sarah Edmond Hillary. Starting to get very, very dark here at Mount Smart number 2.
Oh, take a kick, just tap and go.
And it is Fa'awi who takes the ball forward now and getting into dummy half is Ungapol. It's nice work here. Tell you what, the engine room's been impressive today, Troy. The outside backs getting involved nicely as well. Speaking of outside backs, it's Tanuvasa the centre. Tackle 10 out from the line. Sarah Edmond Hillary eyeing up there. 4th try of the game, and here's another brilliant carry from Javier.
Wow.
Javier reaches out. Double movement will be the call. Well, white line fever that time. Could see the try line, just couldn't resist reaching out. But correct call made by our match official in the middle of the park, and Aorere dodge a bullet.
A lot of energy coming from the crowd here today. Great support.
Out to the left edge they come now, and we haven't seen a lot of ball movement so far. It's been middle dominated, and just on cue they break down the left. There's a really good covering tackle from Miguel. Just in time as well. Aorere now centralise, and a good pickup as Troy quite duly noted, and just as we praise the hands,
one gets dropped.
They got the better of them, and this will be a turnover.
And the idea was right. You know, they were going to shift it back to this right edge. They had them on a spread. She's got great footwork, this little half.
Siali Fa'awi plays her club 40 for the Otara Scorpions under 17s, and
that's going to be offside. Yeah, hand the ball over.
So Monica Whakawasalia plays the ball now, and it's another carry from Tanuvasa. Been busy today in the outside backs. Centralised now via Solovi, and look at that. That is brilliant down low tackle. That time it was Kasatupo. Tanuvasa. Come out to the right edge now. Miguel, they got numbers. They should score. Biddle looking to shake one off. Biddle dying to get the offload away, but was well wrapped up by Aorere. A little bit of sting in that tackle. Now Miguel jumps out. And double movement again. Boy, that one might have been a harsh call.
Harsh, yeah, it'd be interesting to see that on the replay if we have enough time.
Certainly looked like initially momentum had carried her over the line.
No, we box on. Trying to get out now. Definitely want to complete the set of 6 here.
Good line speed from Sarah Edmond Hillary as well. Up and in, and that time they put Tupou on the ground. Jump out of dummy half now after points were free-flowing in the first 10 minutes or so. It's
She's in a bit of pain.
started to get into a bit more of a grind now, and down on her haunches has come up. So we'll have time off and take a little break here. So a long stoppage in play here as the injured player is dealt to, and
Just as well as we rearrange the commentary booth.
yeah, a little bit of the elements sneaking into the commentary booth. Learning our
Well, it's
home
not a,
comforts up here.
it's not a booth, Corey. We're outside of the elements. And we wouldn't have it any other way, ladies and gentlemen, as
Yeah, speak for
the young
yourself on
ladies-
that one.
the young ladies being carried from the field. So sustained a little leg injury there.
And interesting to see what the break and play does here. It's sort of seen a little lull in the scoring there after a ferocious first half,
2 minutes.
first 10 minutes or so of try-scoring action. So we're just about done for the first half, and it's up out of the line that time, and it was good contact from Fatu. Down the left they come, there's a drop, and this will give Edmond Hillary a really good chance to clock further points just before the break. Aorere is the play of the ball. Miguel gets into dummy half, and she'll bring her fullback Biddle straight into the action, and look at Biddle still shaking free, still on her feet, and called back to eventually play the ball. Play short now and bring one of the back rowers in. This is Aorere.
Last 60 seconds here as we come to the break.
Aorere will tap and go. She goes down under the weight of 3 defenders, about 3 meters out from the line. Ungapo is the dummy half, looking to burrow her way over, but that's great goal line defense from Aorere. Aorere clears the ruck, goes to Miguel, and Miguel just pins the ears back. Miguel fighting, looking to get that ball down. She does it. That's a brilliant effort from Jana Miguel. Just fights her way over and scores under the posts.
There's the SAS replay.
A strong run there by number 13, our very own Auckland Vulcan.
Here's the ruck. Nice little run. Carries a couple with her, shows enough upper body strength there, and gets the ball down.
Really impressive player, Jana Miguel. She already plays for Auckland,
Great kick.
member of the Auckland Vulcans squad, to be playing senior footy while still being eligible at school level. It's impressive by anyone's standards. Half time here. We're going to take a very short break and be back for the second half in just a few minutes' time.